we're going through a change, big change. So if there's one word that describes GE, that would be change. What's the last two letters of change? Good. There you go. Okay, we're going somewhere. So I mentioned we're going through some P&L change as well. If you look at it, we own appliances. We had a lot of capital businesses. And we sort of lost that balance. So we were treated almost like a bank rather than an industrial company. We even owned NBC at one point, some of you will remember. Now, our latest, biggest acquisition is Alstom. So if you look at it, that was a perfect fit as well. So it is a true industrial company. In the past few years, I mentioned our chairman has been really, really pushing the digital transformation, which is what we're talking about in here. And to my knowledge, we're the only industrial digital company. And this is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. And I'll share why we're doing it, what we're doing about it. And somebody was asking me, are you guys internally using it as well? Yeah, we're trying to eat our own dog food too. And I'll share that, how we're doing it. Now, if you look at how we are evolving on every level, it's a new business mindset. It is a cloud platform-driven sort of a backbone. So you remember Brett Bagol was there to develop the next generation locomotive platform. We are here to really leave that behind us as a legacy for the industries that we're serving. And it is the convergence of IT and OT. It's literally taking place. So our CIOs are no longer the CIOs of the past. We have a new breed of CIOs we brought in. We have a new breed of CDOs we brought in, Chief Digital Officers. We're changing every pillar and every aspect of our business, top to bottom. And do check the pictures, and I think we'll be able to share some of those slides with you as well. Now, this change is coming with the business models, and I think it's probably one of the toughest things to go through. We discussed that earlier today, right? We are learning. We're learning every step of the way. There's some new things going on. We're learning how to partner. We're learning how to really work. We're learning how to create an environment where we are disrupting ourselves. It is a big change that we're going through. I love this slide for three reasons. I'm sure all of you have seen it. If you look at Airbnb, they don't own any real estate. If you look at Apple, you know how many Apple apps there are? You probably do. You don't. 14. Oh, yeah? Where's Eric? How many? 14. I actually asked. 14. That's great. They were 1-4. They actually, and if you look at Google, they only have, what, 6 or 7 total? But what they have done is they created this ecosystem where people are building applications on that ecosystem. Uber, they don't own vehicles. Now I'm hearing they may actually go into it. They're changing some plans. But those are all new practices, new business models. Now for us, if you look at the digital company that we're trying to form from all the industrial pillars that we have, and each of them, by 2020, will actually create new sets of value to the industries that we're serving. We believe in the power of 1%. 1 mile per hour, you move the trains faster. It generates $200 million for an operating railroad. Just 1 mile. And imagine what it does for the entire automotive industry. Imagine what it does for the entire power industry. That's what we're working on. Now, I mentioned the business model being the toughest part of this transition. We are moving from mode 1, which is the world that we're living in today, right? That's what's happening. We have ERP platforms. How many do you have in your world? I know just in healthcare, I heard, we have 15 different ERP models. Different. And across GE, I'm sure we have even more. But those are all siloed data, siloed applications, siloed security, siloed solutions. To a mode 2, where you're actually trying to get more insight out of what you have. I love what you said. You're looking at the data, you're bringing new insight to your partners, to your suppliers, to your customers. That's all happening there. That mode 2 is going to happen. Yes, it is going to happen in the hybrid world. Hybrid world of cloud. Yes, there will be some edge, and I love the word fog. We're working on the fog too together. So that's happening too. There's the edge, the fog, the clouds. Don't forget those three things. And that's happening. That's happening today. Now, look at the markets. So these are not our things. You know, we pulled from the market studies. This is what's happening in the consumer world, enterprise world, and the industrial world. That's why we as GE are making this transformation. And we are doing this thing as a long-term investment. I was talking with my colleagues earlier today. This is not a 1, 2 year, 3 year journey. This is a 10-year, 20-year journey. That's what this is all about. This is what's going to change the next generation of deliveries.